Tyler, about a week ago, I called you upset because I was on my third time of trying to write my vows. I was struggling to find a way to fit everything I wanted to say to you and put it on one piece of paper. As everybody knows, I like to talk, and speaking my mind usually comes pretty easy for me. So when I hung up the phone, I grabbed my journal that I started writing in when Avery was born. Glancing through, I found something that stuck out to me, and to be honest, it would have stuck out to anyone because I wrote these words over 20 times. I said, "There's a purpose to this process. Keep your head high, because miracles do happen." Standing here today is a testament of my words. On our first date, we sat and talked for hours like we were old friends catching up. There was no denying our instant connection. I'll never forget the feeling when I saw you walk through the door for the very first time. I've never been so excited to call my Mimi after a date. The next morning, I told her that I met the most amazing man and that I knew I was going to marry him. Of course, like most conversations I have, she told me to slow down and that I just met you yesterday. But I knew that I was so sure of my feelings. A couple days later, you met Avery. I knew that this would be the deciding factor. You and Avery sat on the front porch and you played and laughed just like we did for the first time. I really couldn't believe what I was seeing. And at that moment, I knew that you were the missing puzzle piece to our story. I want to say something in front of our friends and family that you don't hear enough. Tyler, as Avery's stepfather, you have stepped into a role that is unteachable, and it's extremely complicated. You practically had no experience with kids before you met her, yet you never showed the slightest concern of taking on one of the biggest tasks in your life. It takes a special person on this earth to raise a kid that isn't biologically yours. Yet you still have so much unconditional love to give her. Anybody can be a good dad, but not everybody can be a good stepdad. Tyler, she may not be yours by blood, but the moment you two met, even though she may look like it, but the moment you two met, her life got so much better. And as for my life, you have a natural way to serve others. You are constantly giving and you never ask for anything in return. You are the most thoughtful, kind, and loving person I've ever met. One of the reasons I believe I fell in love with you so quickly is because you're a man of your words. I trust you more than anyone in this whole world. You seem to always do the right thing, whether it's intentional or not, but it makes me a better person. And for the first time, I understand what it feels like to be in a relationship with someone who cherishes me and loves me for who I am. And for the first time, I'm in a relationship that is protected by a love that cannot be broken. So Tyler, I vow to you today to spend the rest of my life serving you. I promise to love you through thick and thin, and I will tell you that every single day. I vow to honor and respect you. I vow to remain committed, faithful, and truthful to you until we are no longer on this earth. Always know that I will be your biggest cheerleader. I will support your dreams no matter what. And when times do get hard, I vow to work together to find a solution, remembering that we're always on the same team. I vow to never give up. I promise to put our relationship first and keep the habit of happiness that we created together since day one. If we are blessed with children of our own, I'll try to keep my cool mom reputation, but I promise to work every single day to blend our family as one. And since it's a common conversation that we have, I felt obligated to put this in here. I vow to try to remember to close cabinets and shut drawers, especially since it has ended with Parisians in the past.
Can we frame these?
So Tyler, thank you for being my miracle. You were the purpose to my process all along, and I thank God every day for it. I love you.
Love you.